Hello. Okay, welcome back to my channel. So I'm doing a Galaxy S6 versus the J7, Galaxy J7. Now, I've only had this for about 2 weeks, so I only noticed one difference, really major. Two things major I noticed is there's no backlighting on the back buttons on the J7. There's no backlighting. And there's no auto brightness. You can't change the auto brightness. I noticed that right away. And on the Galaxy S6, you have auto brightness and you have the backlight buttons. So I noticed that right away. That's the first major thing that I noticed. The second thing I noticed was this quick connect, and the J7 does not have that. And I also noticed that it was a little easier to connect to my Gear Neo with the J7. No, I'm sorry, with the Galaxy S6. I was able to continue using my Gear Neo 2, and I upgraded and got a Gear S to use with my J7. The battery life is way better. I charged the phone about the same time I charged the phone. It's 91%. I charged the phone about maybe 4 hours ago, 3 or 4 hours ago. And I charged the phone about 3 or 4 hours ago, and look, 75%. Look, it just went from 76, 75, and they ain't even doing nothing. So, and there's no open apps. I just opened these, and even with me turning the backlight off and things like that, it doesn't matter what I do. This battery life sucks. What I could say about the J7 is it's a little larger than the Galaxy S6. Just a slight bit, not a whole lot like the 7S Plus. It's just a tad bit bigger. See, let me do it this way. You could see that it's just a tad bit bigger when I put it right on top of each other. It's only a tiny bit that pokes out. So yeah, it's not that much bigger. It's just a little bit bigger. And I kind of like the size of the J7 because of it. Because I don't like those big doofy phones. I actually don't like them. The 7. This is the Note 7. I mean the 7 Plus. And you can see the difference between the three of the lengths. Trying to get it as accurate. See? So J7 just a little bit smaller, but bigger than the S6. So I like the size. It's actually not too big, not too small for my hand. I really like the size of it and the weight of it. It's not heavy, but it's not so light that you don't feel like you have anything in your hand. So those were the main things that I noticed. I did notice that I can say that the speaker, of course, being on the back is different than the speakers here on the Galaxy S6. I don't care for the speakers. I don't listen to the speakers on my phone, so that wasn't a big deal to me. I actually connected to Bluetooth and listened to it either with wireless speakers, or I actually listen to my headphones. Haven't listened to my headphones with this yet, but to me, like I said, it's not that big of a deal because I don't have my headphones on all the time. I actually listen to my car radio, so this connects to my car just fine, and the volume is fine on my car, so I really couldn't care about those things. But if you're looking for a low budget Galaxy phone, definitely check out the J7. Like I said, besides a few minor things, It does lack the LED light on the front for the Galaxy, for here, not this part. Here, the LED light that lights up to let you know you have notifications and things like that. This does not do that. Yeah, that's a light for if you're taking a selfie. That's what that is. That's actually like a little flash light, kind of, sort of. It's not LED though. It just doesn't do anything. It doesn't light up. It doesn't tell you any notifications. But besides those minor things, if you're fine with that, because if you are an Apple person, you don't get no LED lights up here to let you know you got a notification. So there. Yeah, no shade, no tea to Apple people, but yeah, I never cared for the fact that I gotta do this to see if I got a message. Like, that was annoying to me. So this doesn't have an LED, but I really don't care, because at the end of the day, I don't get too many messages. So I really don't care if it doesn't have it. But it is good to have. I'm not gonna lie. That was one thing I did enjoy about this. The Galaxy did give you that LED light to let you know you have a notification or a missed call or something waiting for you. My phone doesn't ring too often, and it doesn't I don't get a text message, so it doesn't really do too much anyway. But if it, it's not that big of a deal for me. Just then just press the button. It's not that big of a deal. But you can't do anything. There's nothing to adjust it to make it go on. Maybe there might be an app that you can download to make the LED like this go off when you're getting messages. I don't know. I didn't try it. Like I said, I only had this for 2 weeks. But if there is, I'm sure there is, because they seem to have a app for everything. So yeah, for the J7, if you're looking for a low budget downgrade of a Galaxy Android specifically, you want it to do everything that the Galaxy does, which it does do everything that the Galaxy S6 does, except for the LED light, backlighting. There's no backlighting. There's no quick connect, and there's no auto brightness. And the this is the flash and not a LED light. There was one more thing. Oh yeah, the camera. The camera is not, the greatest, but it's not a bad camera either. I don't have a problem taking pictures with this camera. This camera, going from this to this, wasn't that big of a stretch. This is actually 13 megapixels. This is 16 megapixels. So it's a really good camera on the Galaxy S6. I would not lie and say it's not. It's really good. It's actually comparable to the iPhone 7 Plus camera. But what I said, I had this phone for almost 2 years. So guess what? They had their cameras way better, way faster. So ask me if I cared. No, did not care for iPhone. But if you're going from a low grade camera to this, you would enjoy it. And like I said, if you want a low grade Galaxy phone, this phone only costs about $250, as opposed to getting a Galaxy anything right now. A Galaxy S6 is about $500 to $600, and if you get a Galaxy S7, it's $760 to $900. So I wouldn't necessarily upgrade to a Galaxy S7 unless you have a S5. Then I would upgrade to a S7, because this phone battery, look, it went down again. 75. I bet you it's going to go down again 74 with less than 2 minutes. Is going to drop down to 74. But yeah, the battery life on this sucks, and that's why if you're going to upgrade from a S5 to a S7, I would suggest you do that and skip over the S6, just because the battery life on this sucks. So if you're looking for budget friendly, this J7 is actually really good. Like I said, I have no problems with it. I like it. It's not doing nothing that it's not supposed to do. It's not acting crazy. It's not acting retarded. And I haven't dropped it. Not yet. I'm most likely will, but that's okay. But yeah, it's not nothing glamorous, but it's an Android, it's a Galaxy, it's Samsung. So that is my review. If you have any comments, comment below. Thumbs up if you like it. If not, thanks for watching. See you on the next video.